Talk about the three siblings.
Okay.
So you got Yakko.
Yeah.
Which is my favorite.
That's the taller one? Yeah.
That's pretty. So they were modeled after certain people.
Okay.
So you know who Yakko was modeled after?
I'm guessing Bugs Bunny. No?
Nope.
Is it a real person?
It's a real person.
I don't know.
Groucho Marx.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either.
So Groucho Marx was the leader of the group back in, I think, the 30s or 20s, something like that, called the Marx Brothers. They made very early comedy movies, and they're really funny. You like all the irrelevant humor, all the humor that you see, like people making fun of each other, like that kind of stuff. That's what the Marx Brothers really made popular.
Okay.
So they made their living off of basically being mean to people in movies.
Okay.
So that was the kind of comedy they did. Duck Soup, things like that. Night at the Opera. Those are pretty famous Marx Brothers movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wacko. Who do you think Wacko was modeled after?
I don't. Any comedy. Any comedian.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Okay, no. I'll tell you, it's not anybody in comedy.
Really?
They are British, though.
Is this like a historical figure?
Yes. They are a celebrity.
They're a celebrity,
Monty
but
Python.
not a comedy.
No, music.
From British?
British music pop stars.
One of the Beatles.
I don't know.
One of the Beatles.
Ringo Starr.
Ringo Starr.
All right.
Good. Yep. He's inspired after his voice and everything. He's inspired of Ringo Starr.
It is. I didn't think it was weird.
I hear that.
Yeah.
And Dot was modeled after a lot of different female comedians. This is one of the original girls from Saturday Night Live.
Julia Dreyfus.
Original. She's an '80s cast member.
I don't know.
Jane Curtin.
Nope. You know who the other one was?
Nope.
Gilda Radner.
Oh, okay.
So she was a big inspiration for Dot. So they were all modeled after them, and obviously
obviously the kids know this.
Yes.
Watching this.
Yeah. Obviously it was way.
What was it?
The Marx
1920, 1980.
But you kind of see how deep they went
Yeah,
with
no,
a lot
that's
of this
true.
stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I like how it was just a mouse in a suit, in like a big old suit.
It's
tiny
got
head.
Brain's head.
I think the whole idea of that is hilarious. Like the whole idea of mice trying to take over the world, and they get close sometimes.
But then Brain always forgets one thing,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Pinky's can't usually get better than that, except in my opinion, the Michelangelo one.
Michelangelo was really good.
I like Michelangelo.
I love seeing Ninja Turtles. That was hilarious.
I like.
And he said they stink.
my favorite. I think one of my favorite scenes of this whole thing. Michelangelo's like this big buff guy, right? And he punches a block, and it turns into the statue of David. I cracked up. That was so funny.
My whole favorite speech there is when he's trying to get the kids to help him paint.
Wait a minute. You expect us poor innocent children to climb up dangerous scaffolding and paint naked people all over a church? We'll do it! But we're not doing it for the sake of art, and we're not doing it for the sake of money. No, we're doing it because we like painting naked people.
that was my favorite line. I was gonna mention that.
That was really good. And then at the end, he's really upset. And then, because they drew E.T. instead, and then
Spielberg
comes in, which is great. So good. But
I thought it was cool that it showed them escaping the water tower every episode.
yeah, and the security guard chasing him.
And they like did something creative to like get back into the water tower at the very end.
I also liked how in all the other skits when the other things are going on, they always show the Animax running.
They have a
You
cameo.
see them?
They have a cameo in every single episode.
That's pretty good. One thing I really liked about that first episode is he progressively kept pulling out his hair.
and it stayed off the whole entire cartoon. I was about to mention that.
That was so good.
Hey, thanks, A2. Thanks for listening to this. Did we start recording?
You can do it if you want.
Did we start recording?
Yes.
Oh. Hey, thanks, YouTube, for listening. I can't do it. It was too in the moment. If you enjoyed Animaniacs, all right.
Good job.
This is the worst
I'm
one
glad
ever.
you enjoyed it.
How about that Wacko?
Okay, thank you. Yeah. No, but I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what these people looked like, because none of us actually knew.
I don't know these people.
I don't even know what Ringo Starr looks like.
Oh, that's what you're doing on this. Okay.
Yeah.
I know that.
So, anyways, whatever. This has been terrible.
Goodbye, YouTube.
Thank you all for watching.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you guys for watching this. We'll be back with Little Giants next week. I feel defeated.
I just ruined everything, don't I?
I thought that was so funny.
All right, thanks, guys.